I got a lot of shine.
Welcome to episode 429 of Fourth and Jawn. I'm Gail Saunders here with Evan Hollywood Hearn, Mr. Tim Kincaid in the building, keeping it fly in AZ. Hopefully you're not burning up there, Tim. But today we're talking about the top 25. I'm not saying top 25 in your heart. I'm talking about the top 25 most important Eagle players on the roster. We're talking about importance, not just how much they're getting paid. The most important Eagles on this roster. It could be it's definitely gonna be a dialogue. I know someone's gonna be in their feels, but the top 25 here it is. I'm not saying that Cooper DeJean or DeJohn is top 25, but
he was chosen for the graphic.
He was chosen for the graphic. It sparks dialogue. But yeah. Evan, how are you doing, man?
I am doing well. I'm looking forward to this show because this is honestly one that each year I feel like the past 4 or 5 seasons now, this is one that we've done in the off season, and always, people always enjoy it. We always end up going at each other a little bit,
ruffle the feathers.
Yeah, ruffle the feathers a little bit. So there'll probably be some back and forth and some disagreements along the way. But obviously, everybody in the comment section, we welcome you to add your 2 cents in as well. But yeah, gonna be a fun conversation tonight. And the Phils are still rolling. Life is good. We all got the Phils hat on tonight. I'm digging it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do we Phils?
Go Phils.
I mean,
go Eagles.
I mean, it is. We got the P, and then the Eagle on top. We spread love in Philadelphia way, right?
Okay. I got you.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna enjoy this one because you already know I'm gonna be the one that's probably gonna be rocking the boat. Ruffling up the feathers. And Gail's gonna be shaking his head like that. And Hollywood Hearn's gonna be laughing the entire time and challenging me. So
it's gonna end up being I can already smell it. It's gonna end up being a lot like the mock drafts where right. Everybody's gonna be agreeing one way, and then the iron fist of Gale just rules the other.
Facts. There you go. I didn't say it, he said it.
I'm always the voice of reason. And I try to be.
You hear this?
I try to be for this. I just say for the sake of the show to move it along. Sometimes you gotta, someone's got to decide. But if you guys were with us last year or the year before that, you probably saw the arguments. You probably saw people in the fields. But we're gonna go over before we start it off with a bang, right? We're gonna go over last year's list to see.
Compare and contrast.
If we were wrong, maybe not, but
then towards the end of the show, I think once this final 25 list is made for this show, I think each of us should decide who we think the outlier might be, because I bet you there's going to be at least a couple on this top 25 from last year.
Oh, okay. We got people checking in. Shout out to Nina. Shout out to Tim Perkins in the building. Darren G. Shout out to you. Shout out to John Carter. Hopefully, you're Jalen's brother, and you can spice him up, get him ready for the season. Shout out to my brother in the building always. Shout out to West Coast Swoop Nation. Aaron Kramer out here giving us the caca, and Heather G in the building. We are all about the Phillies life. I'm actually making Phillies customs as we speak. But wrong sport. Let's go over this top 25 from last year. 2023 list. We had Jalen Hurts number 1, Jason Kelsey number 2, Lane Johnson coming at 3, Jordan Mailata at 4, AJ Brown at 6, Slay at 7, James Bradbury at 8. Oof, Hassan Reddick at 9, Devontae.
You got these. You're backwards. Devontae's at 9.
Devontae Smith is 10. Dallas Goedert, Josh Sweat at 11. Landon Dickerson at 12. Brandon Graham at 13. Nakobe Dean, 14. Fletcher Cox at 15. We have DeAndre Swift at 16. Jalen Carter at 17. And let's see. Hold on one second.
Jordan Davis at 18. Devontae Maddox at 19. Nolan Smith at 20. Reed Blankenship at 21. Marcus Mariota at 22. Kenny Gainwell at 23. Milton Williams at 24. And then Jake Elliott.
That's disrespectful.
That's disrespect. After looking at the list, And thanks for the save. If I was closing down the work meeting.
I got
So the fact that Jake Elliott has to be moved up, and I'm going to say, look at number 15. We have Fletcher Cox at 15. He was the most important defensive lineman on the roster last year.
Mm-hmm.
Any other ones that stand out to you guys?
N'Kobe right there at 14. I mean, we were expecting a big step up from him. And another one on top of that, Jalen Carter all the way at 17. Like, I think that he was more productive than that. And I think that he's going to move up the ranks here. Nolan Smith, as he circles back around. I mean, I have hope for him now that there's less. He's got less people in front of him on the defensive line, but need to see more.
James Bradbury, number 7. Damn. It was all good just a week ago, B.
when you think about how important it was, how important it is to have your corners on lock, right?
Yep.
You saw what happened when, for all the Slay haters out there who don't realize the greatness, what happened when he went down? We didn't win any games.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we were in a bind. What happened when Avante went down? We were in a bind. So as much as people will talk about Avante, yeah, we needed him because we had musical chairs in that position at the slot cornerback position. But we got some guys in here. I think some guys could rock the boat. We got, Isaiah in the building. We got Cooper Jawn in the building.
Mm-hmm.
We do have Avante back. So we have a mixed bag of fun. So getting right into it, let's go. Let's start off with number 25. What when you say number 25, I mean, that's the back end of the list
of the importance.
What kind of player should be on that number 25? Kind of like set us in the right groove.
I mean, I was gonna say, call me crazy, but where do you think Reed Blankenship should fall on this list?
Oh.
Yeah, I was thinking safety.
Okay. I need something from this guy right here. I need something from him. I'm trying to think. I got Isaiah. Not that I'm lining these guys up. I didn't have anyone in any particular order.
Keely Ringo, another interesting one.
Mekhi Becton. This guy looks like a character on the WWE character.
I think there's an argument to be made that Becton should be even higher, just based off the fact that we're going to potentially need him at depth.
I like the thinking if you're going right into my train of thought.
Mm-hmm.
Cam Jurgens is in the building.
He's way up there.
Tyler Steen. I mean, you top 22. This is normally a starter.
Jake, after last year's performance and how many games he bailed us out of, he's top 15 easy, barking on the door of top 10, in my opinion.
I think we're in a Milton Williams. Well,
25?
I mean, I'm saying category. Last year he was what, 24?
24, yeah.
He's still more important. We got Ev's brother here. We got Paul Revere.
I mean, Marcus Mariota ended up doing absolutely nothing last year, when I can remember. So
there's a lot of mugs here.
So I think for me, starting at 25, I'm gonna have to go with Zach Bond. I'm gonna go with Zach Bond at 25 because he is still the unknown. And I think, and I feel like he's gonna be the most important player in the Vic Fangio scheme. Because there's a lot of players ahead of him that mean a lot more, but starting at 25 and set the tone.
What's the chat say?
Well, we got Sergeant Walker out here saying the same thing as Tim, and then Darren agreeing. So I think that I'd be willing to put Zach Bond there at number 25. That seems like a reasonable spot for him. What say you, Gil?
Zach Bond. I was thinking about him as the versatile piece. Sergeant Walker saying Zach Bond out of 25. Darren G at 20 at number 25. I would have to go Bond because you're talking about a guy who's depth piece. He's interchangeable. Special teams.
Mm-hmm.
The next Van Ginkel.
and he's got to make that. I guess if we're going the Van Ginkel role, he's got an important role, not a starting role. If you're going by OTAs.
Where did Goddard fall in on the list last year? I'm not saying he's 25, but
he was 10.
I'm
number 10.
Yeah, I think it was 10.
Okay.
For you people, this could be the best. If you're going on a road trip,
Isaiah Rodgers. Would I be able to argue Isaiah Rodgers at this point in the game over Zach Bond?
25?
You think he starts?
We've got a barn. We got a barn of cornerbacks, man.
All right. See, we already starting.
Well, this is kind of. I mean, think about this. I could go Isaiah at 24.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like Isaiah might be a little bit more important because we technically don't know who's going to have that starting outside corner, and it might be him. It might be Kelly Ringo, and all those guys are very, very important pieces.
See, this is the discussion that, regardless of what the list or whatever, it's a mental experiment for your brain as we go into the season because you're trying to line up these guys and where their importance is and how they fit.
I got another one I want to throw at you. I guess two, because I don't know how it's really going to fall out, but either Kenny Gainwell or Will Shipley. Who's going to be the backup behind Saquon?
Last year we had Kenny Gainwell at 24. At 23.
I'm almost willing to argue that Zach Bond has more importance based on the fact that he's going to be playing special teams. He's going to be involved potentially as a starting role. I would be willing to say he should be higher.
Okay, I agree with that, but there's so many players, and if we're going to leave some out, and I feel like at 25 to set the tone, Zach Bond is the guy. Like that's it. Because think about it. Think of this. Is this D line is this D line vicious like the D line like last year? No.
I was
D-line. You think? I'm sorry.
I was almost going to say the top 25. I was like, there's players that there's a guy that's going to be added. That's not even going to be on this list. That will be more important.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I feel like that.
But my question is though, is this year's D line what you see right now better than last year's D line?
No.
Okay.
I don't think that is crazy.
Great, got you. So what I'm saying is to prove my point here. With Zach, he's a linebacker, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have so many pieces on a secondary that's gonna be added. Probably gonna be more important. You know what I'm saying? You because you got the rookies that we're sadly we're gonna be judging them. They haven't played a snap of football yet, but they're gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying they're gonna be on here.
We want to go Bond.
My thing is, I thought about it. I mean, I literally put a graphic up there for a reason. There's other guys that if you didn't get a graphic, you're an afterthought in the top 25. All 53 are important, but I'm saying 25 is these guys have a role and have like I think last couple years before I had Derek Barnett on the back end because like a depth edge piece is always important. And people were throwing eggs at the screen and tomatoes. If you guys want to set it off and go with Zach Bond, I saw Sergeant Walker. He had Roger would be higher. He's starting at CB2, but is he starting though?
That's what I'm saying.
That might be Quinion.
There's no way that he. I think you got Quinion here. I think he's gonna have every opportunity to start.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I agree.
I think so. You just don't. We don't even draft corners in the first round. But if they're trying to do that, work yourself in there and start him week 3. But I feel like he should be starting right away.
I think he should just be thrown right into the fire. Honestly, I mean that's exactly what he did to himself at the Senior Bowl.
Yes, sir.
You know, he shined. You guys talked about. You saw it with your own eyes down there that he was.
Bob Downer says working backwards is frustrating. Start from one on down. Who's running the show? I don't know.
What's the big payoff at the end though?
Yeah, what is the big payoff? Zach Bond.
Yeah.
Let's stick around for Zach Bond. See, if you want to come back,
You gotta wait for the dun 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 dun.
Yeah, I mean, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. David says number 25 has to be that dude that ran a 4.2 down the Holiday in. Yeah, Terrell Lewis. Pay your fare. Pay your fare, Terrell Lewis.
Hey, in fairness though, honorable mention. Shout out to the shorty that ran like a 4.2 down the hallway.
She might be top 25 if she
She
can
could be top 25. I was gonna put Howie on here, number 25.
Howie's more important than 25.
Oh man!
So you guys want to start with Zach Bond? You think?
Yeah.
You think
That's me. I'm just. You know what I'm saying.
I think Bond is a good barometer of more or less
stone.
important than Zach Bond.
Well, Darren says, well, to be honest, Gail, what's the payoff with going this way? We all know Hurts is number one anyway. It won't be a shock. Oh, but who's number two? Who's number three?
Can he pick it?
Who's number four? I mean, shit. Either way, you're going to figure out this list in due time. I think, but once we get one guy, we'll be in a good place. What about Mekhi Becton-Tyre?
Yeah.
24. Could have been a 24. Can Sidney Brown as a backup safety who is on his way.
Medicals are saying that he should be geared up and almost ready to go by the time.
I feel like Sidney Brown is in that 22 to 25 range.
Do you think he's one of those players that's being slept on and potentially could steal a spot from a milk missile? You know what I mean?
Brian Dawkins, I said, what player are you most excited to see? And get which player, I guess he said. Guess what player said? Sidney Brown.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of and he said he loves that they held him back.
Okay.
So if I could be talking to Sidney Brown in this range. So we can. You thinking that we're taking forever? We could get three players off the bat.
Yeah, but I also think that I think Cooper DeJean may or may not. If he's going to fall on this list, he's going to fall on this list around this part. And so, what do you guys think his role realistically is going to be on the team this year? If you had the forecast,
I mean, he's got a chance to play inside.
If Avante goes down,
mm-hmm. I think they can work him, they can use him as an interchangeable piece. Right. I think based on matchups too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, size wise, if they got a big slot they're playing, you got a Avante, quick twitch,
so
and a smaller slot.
Would you put Cooper DeJean on this list, or would you put Sidney Brown higher, or what would you do?
I would put Sidney. I would put Sidney Brown either in the 23 to 25 range.
Okay.
Because we're talking special teams. We're talking about potential a role.
So what about DeJean 24, Sidney Brown 23?
And I mean, then you got.
Then we work our way to Chauncey a little bit later.
Yeah, hold on. Ringo, John, greeting and salutations, John. He says that Ringo is locking CB2 down.
I'm really looking forward to this competition.
I love it. I love it.
Me too.
But this is again. Go ahead.
No, I feel like this is going to be, and I don't want to bring out the stars and stuff like that, but I feel like this is going to be the competition of the Legion of Boom. You know what I mean? This is because if you look at that defense, they had what I think it was Michael Bennett, Bruce Irvin. They didn't really have that much depth on the D line. But their secondary, they had all-star cats on there. You know what I'm saying? So, Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas. We're not going to talk about the other guy. He came to Philadelphia, but yeah, Sherman. You know what I mean? And they had backups. You know what I'm saying? Like they understood there was no fly zone. So that's why I'm like, okay, I'm gearing up. I'm thinking DBs are going to be up there in the teens, bro, because everybody plays a major part to contribute to this team, especially in the secondary.
So Bond's number 25.
Are you cool with that? Are you cool with that, boss?
Bond's been 25.
Bro, we can switch this around if we have any issues.
Okay.
So I could be talking to Sidney Brown at 24.
Okay.
Talk about guys that you don't see starting that have potential to start.
Okay.
If that makes it easier.
Yeah. Ev, are the medicals medicaling?
The medicals are saying that he should be ready to go like 100% around the start of the season.
Okay.
So, I mean, whether or not that limits him in training camp, I don't really know.
So,
Keely Ringo is another one though, man.
Not at 24,
bro. When you look at the list, you're gonna realize there's
a lot of guys up there, man. The entire offense is a bunch of studs.
Like, you're not putting him over Josh Sweat. You're not putting him over Brandon Graham. You're not putting him over.
So you're telling me, and I'm not saying this.
Most important players on the roster. Most important.
24 should go to Gainwell. 24 should go to Gainwell because he's going to get those. He's going to get those. You know, the little meat that's supposed to be on the bone.
You know what?
I could put him at 24.
No, I'm going to make the argument that neither. I'm making the argument now. I know that I mentioned them earlier, but I think that either one of them can fill that role behind Saquon Barkley. So because it's Will Shipley or Kenny Gainwell can fill that role, I think neither of them should make the top 25.
How about Mekhi Becton at 24? Because he's a swing, or
that's more important to me, man.
If Mekhi Becton plays at right guard, like there's a lot of hinting going on with him.
I say potentially a right guard. Ringo 24, Sidney Brown 25.
You gonna put our starting or starting DB at 24?
One off the list.
You say
I could you could, if you want to go, if you want to put like it's not locked, so
this is a good problem to have.
Yeah, Zalem says these sound like good problems to have. This is but that's the thing when you start looking at this roster, like, wow, we're stacked. So where do we put these guys? So
he's being honored to make this top 25, honestly.
Right.
Sidney Brown 25 then.
Sidney Brown 25. We're taking Baun off?
Is that what you guys are talking about?
We're taking Baun off?
Dude,
all right,
I disagree. We're gonna have too many safeties on there.
Keely Ringo at 24.
You're gonna have our starting corner.
Who said he's starting?
At 24.
But
is
Tim,
his name
if we're talking about 11 on 11, like that's 22 players right there.
I got you, but
you're saying he's starting.
He means more. I think he's gonna start. This is how I think. I think they're gonna get. I believe our guy. I'm with you. Hold on. Don't kick me off now.
Do you think you can draft a corner in the first round and he's not going to start?
I think they're going to let him. I think they're going to put training wheels on him. That's just me.
Why?
You don't put training wheels on a Ferrari, bro?
We haven't drafted a corner since like.
I know that, but they don't want these young bulls to fail, bro. This is we're in a different time, bro. This ain't Sheldon Alito. This ain't millennial. Like, this is Gen Z, B. Like, this is different.
I think Quinyon's a dog, bro.
Hey, you think
I do. Sauce Gardner stepped in and he was able to just become the best corner in the league.
That's a different, bro. That's sauce. That's different.
I'm just saying, bro. We have high aspirations for Quinyon.
Yo, do you think we went all the way to Alabama, scouted Quinyon for him not to start?
I was there. I'm just saying. I was there with you. I see my man's front center right in front of my
Isaiah
head.
Rodgers, you think he has a better shot to start than Keely? I think so.
I'm going to tell you. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. You know why? I'm going to tell you why I think he'll be the starter, because number one, he was picked last year, right? He was a third or fourth round, 1 to 2, right? He's a pick. Isaiah Rodgers was just happened to be signed because of a mistake that he made of gambling. So it's a luxury. See what I'm saying? So it's a backup. You know what I mean?
I get it, but it's not like he wasn't talented when he came in, when he played. We'll see.
I'm kidding. I'm kicking off my guy Zach Bond, bro.
We're 26 minutes in and we have Zach Bond.
26 minutes and we can't even pick 25. All
right.
I'm gonna shut up.
Chase Maggie says, does this debate mean we're top heavy or just have a lot of talent? See, this is what it's going to make you think. When you're done with this pod, you're going to be like, bro, thank God they got one answer before the 30-minute mark. Because we're going to keep we're going to be moving once we get guys in place, I think. So we got Zach Vaughn, right?
I think 24 is either Rodgers or Keely Ringo.
I can be talked into Keely Ringo.
Okay.
Because he's not starting. He said, yes, huh? Yes, huh, brother? Yes,
I'm telling mom.
Yo, imagine we had 2 more people on the pod right now.
Oh yeah, right.
So at 23, I'm thinking right guard.
But if he's starting though.
He started, yeah, but 22 is the start of starters, man.
So you want to go? You want to go Tyler Steen?
Just because I agree. I haven't gotten the Jeff Stoutland full seal of approval. I don't think yet.
This is our most important players on the Eagles roster. So the right guard is very important. So.
Okay, so you're saying it should be higher.
I mean, this is how this argument can go. If you're thinking this position, we got Cam Jurgens. I think that's the higher importance. Having first-time center after Kelsey. I think that's right guard. You could potentially. Do you want to go? I mean, we have Isaiah Rodgers here. If we want to put him in the same, is Sidney Brown not even on this list? We have Cooper Jean. We got Avonte Maddox.
I can tell you, N'Kobe's not going to make this list this year.
Yeah, you're right. Wow, look at that right off the list. I got. How about we have Tyler Steen? Tyler Steen.
I thought you were saying Tyler Steen at 23.
Yeah, 23.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with that one.
Okay, wow, we're moving right along.
Now we're rolling.
23. We're cooking with gas, and again, for you people in the chat, you think we're taking too long? Help us out. Okay, help us out. Don't sit there. Don't sit there with your hands tied like you got shit to do. You're here. Okay, you're here.
Locked in, baby. Locked in.
25, we got Bond. We got Ringo at 24. We got Tyler Steen,
Rodgers.
young bull. Okay.
Rodgers 22.
Rodgers 22.
I think he's. Y'all think he's starting?
Hey, special teams too. Special teams too. It could go either way, dude.
All right, man. I'm gonna go. I guess I'll go 22 there. I was thinking. Never mind. I'll save it.
Darren G brings up Milton Williams. To be honest with you, I don't know if Milton Williams makes the list this year. I don't think so.
But I think his role. I think his role is as a backup DT or a rotational, depending on what front they put up there. I think his role is important.
Yeah.
Last year he was 24.
This Jalen Carter's coming out here. He's going to be a fucking animal. He's gonna put himself on the
I
map
believe it.
across the NFL.
So can we get if we're gonna say Milton Williams was a 24 last year, and Fletcher Cox is gone, he's way more important.
Yeah, he's way more important.
Okay.
Milton Williams is at least 20, 19.
Oh, I mean, I can give him 20. I mean, again, for sake of the show here.
What about my brother? Does he make the list?
We could put him at 21. Pickett, yeah, he's coming up because backup quarterback is everything in Philly. We know this. Can we put Milton Williams at 21 for now? Just for now.
Well, we're at 22.
That's fine. Yeah, I was about to say.
We have Rodgers.
We're gonna need to check Tim into like a depression clinic after this, bro. What's speak your mind? What's on your say it with your chest? Tim.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying.
That's fine.
I'm just saying.
What's up, Eeyore?
I'm good. I just think it's crazy, y'all. Like Kenny Pickett at 23. Like, bro.
Yo, because list.
I'm just throwing shit at the wall. See what's sticking.
Come on, backup quarterback in Philadelphia. When has that not been important? Wentz era
last year, really. I mean, Mariota.
Foles and Hurts in the Wentz era.
Yeah.
Thank God we had a backup quarterback.
If it's not Jalen Hurts this year, then the season's over. If we have to rely on Kenny Pickett, then the season's over.
I'm not relying on Kenny Pickett. Sorry.
Kenny Pickett, it's most important on your roster, though. Of your backup quarterback.
You should have put Kenny Pickett at 25 then.
We still can do that.
All right, then put 25 at Pickett and then put 24 at Zach Bond and then 23.
I got to rearrange the whole damn list now. To be honest with you, I don't think Kenny Pickett makes the list.
My bad.
All right, Pickett doesn't make the list. I can mess with that too.
I just don't think based off what happened last year, and granted, people are going to say 2018, but
Cooper DeJean at 20.
We got to get to 22 here, man.
22. I thought we had Rodgers at 22.
Do we?
People are saying that's your starter. You're saying that's your starter. So,
I'm not saying I'm not saying he has potential to be a starter.
Gail, where are you eyeballing Quinyon on this list?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because he's just starting your. I see him as my
so Darius Slay is your other starting corner.
Yep. And
we got Ringo on this list.
Slay is like close to top 5 of importance.
I know. Okay, but we got 2 starting corners, and so we're talking about slot corner. We already got Ringo on the list.
Ringo's 24 though, not starter. Depth. So I'm thinking slot. It could be Avante. It could be because I feel like Avante and Cooper are going head to head.
Mm-hmm. I think it's going to be Coop, to be honest with you.
Me too. I think it's
just based off of availability.
Yeah. I would go Coop.
I was going to say Vontae Maddox not on the list.
Not making it on the list.
Don't be screaming when you got to reorder the numbers.
I'm just saying. What do you think? Do you think Avante and Coop should both be on the list? We got to think about all the other players we got to fit on here.
Okay, I mean, if
slot corner is important,
and I'm sitting here thinking that realistically, knowing Avante Maddox, I think he's going to perform well for us until he gets injured, and then it's going to be the Coop show. So
that's why I have Avante, Cooper, maybe potentially being worked in slower than Quinyon. Still going to have a role, but I think starting off, I think we see Quinyon starting, and then Avante until the Coop show starts.
Gail, let me throw you a curveball.
Yeah.
Is Britton Covey going to make this team?
I believe so.
I was just thinking of that.
If Britton Covey makes this team, that means he's the starting punt returner. Do you think that?
I think Jake Elliott's in play.
Jake Elliott is going to, I'm telling you, he's top 15, bro.
Yeah, he's important. He is important. I'm not.
Without him, we don't win half of those games last year.
We'll talk about it. I mean, there's Kenny Gainwell. You said is not making this list.
I don't think him or Shipley should, honestly.
yeah.
Unless you guys could convince me otherwise.
No. I understand.
Yeah.
I mean, did we say Tyler Steen already? Tyler Steen is at.
He's
thought
at
you said
23
Tyler
right now.
23.
Yeah.
What about Mekhi Becton at 20?
How do you keep going from 23 to 20, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I'm looking at my list, the graphic, whatever. I had Rodgers at 22, and then I had Milton Williams at 21.
Okay. So who's 20 now?
So Rodgers at 22.
Rodgers at 22, Milton Williams at 21, and then
20.
20.
I'm gonna throw something in at you guys.
Jordan
I want to see what you guys are gonna say. So that third option at wide receiver position, who is going to be way more important? Is it going to be Paris Campbell, or is it going to be our guy Anita Smith? Or you go big dog 6'6", 6'7", Johnny
Wilson.
I had actually had none of them on my list.
Yeah, I think that.
Wow.
Not my top 25.
I mean, think about it last year, Tim. Like after Devontae and AJ Brown, and Dallas Goedert, receiving wise, I mean, it was Olamide. He had a couple catches. He had
Zacchaeus.
Yeah,
Zacchaeus played
Zacchaeus.
big.
Yeah.
Played big in big moments. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark says, is Jawn playing special team? Yes.
Yeah. That's why he means a lot to the teams. That's why I think we got him at 20, right?
You want to put Jawn at 20?
Yeah, probably put him at 20.
Again, this is all if we need to go back and fix it, we can. There's nothing stopping us except for Evan reordering the list. So right now we're looking at Zach Bond at number 25, Ringo at 24, Tyler Steen, first year starting right guard at 23, Isaiah Rodgers, potential interchangeable outside inside with special teams ability. Number 21, Milton Williams. At last year we had him, I believe, at 24. With Fletcher Cox gone,
he's just way up a little bit.
Yes. So we have him at number 21. At number 20, we have Cooper DeJohn. And now we are at number 19. I think Cam Jurgens, maybe Nolan.
What?
Nolan Smith, you think makes this?
Nolan Smith? Hell no.
He's a rotational edge.
No.
You don't think that's important?
Cut. We don't even know what Nolan Smith is. We know.
Yeah.
Okay. Cam Jurgens.
No, Cam Jurgens is at least 16, 17. He's somewhere up there.
Would you put Jalen Hunt over Nolan Smith?
Shoot.
Ooh, see, that's a good one. But he's also an unknown as well.
Nolan Smith is getting a role, dog. Like, they're not allowing Nolan Smith to ride the pine. Nolan Smith is getting a role. You know this. If he wasn't, Hassan would be here.
I'd rather put Sidney Brown at 19 because we know he's going to have a role. He's going to mean something. That third safety.
Hey, what about Avante?
Maddox? You gonna put Maddox over Cooper? DeJohn?
Cooper. I'm just saying.
We don't even
in the glass.
My man Ed.
Avante in the glass.
Avante, his
my
days
man
on
is
Mr. Glass.
My man M said he ain't even thinking the squad, B.
Okay. At his cost. At his cost.
We've got a log jam of corners, man.
Oh, hey, we also got a Reed Blankenship.
So he was next on my list. He was next on my list. He was going to be 18 or 17.
Because look, we got a Chauncey, and then if you guys want to like just talk about the position, I mean, Paris Campbell, wide receiver 3, like who is that guy? Who's actually that guy? wide
where
receiver
does
3 for the
Devin White? Where's he fall for you on this list? Like 15?
I don't.
12. 12.
I think he's the key to everything.
Okay.
Like we not. I'm not saying that he is that guy right now, but we need him to be. Like that's how important. Like
Gotcha.
in monetary,
So he's top 10 to you.
he's important, man. Like if we can't, he's important.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. When you text this morning, I felt the hurt in that text.
Oh, the ESPN and ranked the linebackers.
I felt it.
30th in the league.
Yes.
There's 32 teams in the league. They gave us ranked as 32 in linebackers.
Yeah, that hurts. All right.
Reed Blankenship.
I think
Blankenship's more, bro. Like you're gonna have to put Brown here.
But he's not starting. We're in starting territory, guy. 22 starters.
You cannot go off starting with when it comes to certain certain coverages. You don't know what we're going to start off.
We're gonna miss some starters though too, because we're not gonna have wide receiver 3 on this list, right?
Well, we ideally got to put a wide receiver 3 here.
That's going to be Dallas Goedert.
How Paris?
That is going to be Dallas Goedert. Yeah.
So,
but in reality, when we go 11 personnel, it's not going to be Dallas Goedert. So who would be your wide receiver 3? How important is that?
It's not with AJ and Devontae out there.
No,
I think last year that is an example of what this offense is going to look like. I really think that, like, I know that Olamide Zaccheaus had a couple catches last year, and one of them I remember even being a game-winning touchdown. But I think that is, was chance of that catch. I don't think that the wide receiver 3 actually plays a pivotal role in this thing.
How about Mekhi Becton? Swing tackle, potentially could play guard if they. I think they're high on Mekhi Becton.
Yeah.
For sure. I agree here.
And I think if you go back and watch the Jets versus the Eagles, he was murdering us.
Yeah.
He was murdering us.
All right, so you want to go Becton here, and then we can go Blankenship?
Okay, we can do that. Now we're moving. I was gonna say it would have been really you can't put two. Never mind. I'm not gonna say.
I'm thinking of scheme. You're right. You know what I'm saying? So like when it comes to like scheme, cover 6, dime, nickel, I'm thinking of that where you put more, corners or DBs on the field.
We're also about most important to the Eagles. We're talking about roles.
But you said it yourself though, what the great Brian Dawkins said. That he's going to be the safety of the future.
So are we putting him?
No, we ain't putting him on.
Can't
now
have
you
6 safeties on the top 20.
Yeah. So we can't even put him on now. Now because I'm looking at my list, I'm like, hell no.
We could always knock your buddy Vaughn off the list. That's no problem.
But then we got how many safeties on the list, bro? 4.
It's all right. It's all good. We're also talking special teams too, like gunner, like
true,
all that. Cam Jurgen. No, you said higher. I mean, do you want to put?
Where are we at right now? I'm sorry.
We are at 17.
I thought who's at 18?
It's Blankenship for me.
Blankenship
at 17. So Blankenship, I will go with Milton Williams then.
Milton Williams at 21 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, he was? Why did I think he was?
Are we starting to get towards Jordan Davis territory, or is he still higher up the list?
He's higher. He's pretty important. Like if he
you think about how many
integrity defense, man. Like my thing is again that part where Fletcher Cox held up the middle. Like we need Jordan Davis, like in the worst way.
He's
the
top
worst
6.
way. He's his role in this defense. We need him to hold up. Obviously, we got Jalen Carter, but I'm just saying, Jordan Davis. He's going to be important.
All right, you might shoot the messenger here. How about we put Huff here?
I was just thinking about Josh Huff. To be honest with you,
Josh Huff. I think Josh Huff might be the perfect place.
Who's going to have a higher ranking, Brandon Graham or Josh Huff? As far as importance, not as far as allegiance to your heart.
If you say leadership,
thank you.
If you say leadership and the hold this team together, I think Yoda style. There's not many Yodas left.
Yeah,
his leadership is important. So, but Huff is important. He talking about a guy that got paid. He got paid
most money in UDFA history, right?
Yeah, he got paid like he's important. If you're talking about,
you gonna go Huff here at 17?
Yeah. I mean, because you look at them, I can tell you by money.
Bryce Huff. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Bryce
Huff. Not Josh Huff.
Not Josh Huff.
With the hollow points going over the Ben Franklin.
You know, he's got the 14th highest cap hit on the team.
Oh, really? Did not know that.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's definitely integral part in this year's defense, coming off the edge.
Perk says Bryce Huff, sweat at 17. Darren says sweat at 17. Perk says Bryce.
I don't know, man. Sweat's been a dog for years for us, man. I think he's higher up on this list.
You said Josh Huff. When I was like, when Ev was saying, I was like, Josh Huff. Who's Josh Huff? I was like,
yeah.
I didn't have a problem with
Oregon wide receiver. That was a Chip Kelly boy.
Yeah.
Hollow points Huff.
Hollow points. Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Yeah. Hollow points. 843 Phillies fan says Mekhi Becton looks like he used to take the school's bully lunch money. Yo, when I saw Mekhi's photo, I was like, nah, this ain't right. I said, nah, that ain't right. Carl Smith says Brown is not top 20. He's coming off injury. You say that, but you tell Brown that he's been flying around.
Dude, he hits harder than
I love the way he plays.
I love his attitude. Too, he's so physical.
Yeah, bro. I love that. Like, we don't have that in football anymore. He's an old school football. He's an old school football player. That's why I think when I see him, I see a original safety. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Old school safety, right? Yeah.
That's why I like him.
And well, what I love, I think that Reed Blankenship is the exact same way. I think that, well, not the exact same way, obviously. I think that Sidney Brown is more athletic, a little bit quicker, but I think that Reed Blankenship, as far as hitting people, as far as, being able to pop people, like with either one of them on the field, like they can both lay some hits. So it's nice to have depth wise. I hate this close up view. Okay. Hate it.
Don't you feel like you're on ESPN, man? Talking heads, bro.
Yeah, we do feel like ESPN, though, right?
AJ says our QB thick, our running back is thick, our O-line and D-line thick.
Okay.
AJ spicing up the chat.
It's spicy. You got the zesty comments.
you should have put thick with 3 C's on it.
She like her man thick. I like him thick, boy.
Chase didn't like us up close. All right.
He said, "Why you all in my grill?"
All right. Getting back to this list here.
All right.
We have Blankenship at number 18. As was the last we left off.
I'm guessing Junior's not making the team, right? Not making the top 25.
Junior.
Jeremiah.
No.
The fact that you can't even remember.
No. I could literally honestly put Paris Campbell is going to have to be a guy for us. I'm just saying of importance right now. We were going to need a guy that gets yak in the slot, and we need a wide receiver. Come on, man. how many podcasts, how many radio stations?
It's not going to be
calls
Paris
have
Campbell, in
been-
my opinion, man. You talk about like there's going to be a guy on this list that's not on this team yet. I think that you're holding out for Justin Simmons. We've got fucking 6 safeties in our top 25 right now already. I don't know why we need Justin Simmons on this team. We need a wide receiver 3.
He got mad. He got mad with Paris when Calais Campbell went to the Dolphins.
I was just like, well, I mean, I wanted Simmons more than Campbell. Yeah, I mean, that was a luxury pick. And then Tim Perkins actually DM'd me. Forgot to get back to you, but he said Sue on that one. It's funny, Nicole B. Dean off the list, and you're like, yo, most important. We're like, I mean, because I'm going to give you some names here: Brandon Graham. I got Landon Dickerson. I got Josh Sweat. I got Dallas Goedert. I got Devontae Smith, Quinyon Mitchell. We got
So I'm gonna be honest with you. We're at 15, right?
We're at 18. We're 17 right now.
16.
I was like, whoa, what?
17's Huff. We're at 16.
So okay,
I
so
could be.
16.
I could actually be higher on Huff, to be honest.
Oh,
You'd be
okay.
higher on Huff. Okay.
I like Landon Dickerson here. Landon Dickerson here for me.
I think Landon Dickerson, dude, he's coming off a Pro Bowl year. Like, he's Landon Dickerson.
We got guys.
We have Chauncey. Hey, look. We had Chauncey. We got Saquon. We have
Let me show you something real quick.
Paris Campbell.
Hold on. Where's the list of last year, Gail?
Brandon Graham was higher, wasn't he?
Hold on, I just found it. Last year's list. Yo, just count the offensive linemen in the top 10. Jason Kelsey,
1,
Lane
2,
Johnson,
3.
Jordan Mailata. I guess we didn't have the guards in there.
See? Protection is sexy though. You know what I'm saying?
Landon Dickerson was 12 last year.
Hey, we got Nolan Carter.
Nolan Carter? They
Nolan,
have a baby?
Nolan Smith.
Oh,
Yeah.
nah. Like I said, we just don't know who Nolan Smith is. You know what I'm saying? We
I
don't
do
know
agree
who he
with
is.
Gail in the sense that if you're getting rid of Hassan Reddick, they do probably have a role for Nolan Smith. Although, I mean, did Howie Roseman forecast exactly what's going on in New York right now? And he just wanted to get Hassan Reddick out of town because he knew that. Yeah.
He's over here lying to the Jets, so
Nolan Smith.
Smith.
At 17.
I would put Josh Sweat here, and I'll put Josh Sweat there.
I think Josh Sweat's higher, personally.
I have Sweat higher.
He's higher?
Yeah.
Of course.
Follow
the money, dog.
I got
Money
the whole
Sweat
exercise
15
was
for
not
me.
about.
I got the top 15.
We're talking about 17, though. Give me some names here.
I just
Lorraine
did. Y'all
Clark.
keep on.
Avante. Some of you guys are like, no, Avante.
No.
I mean, if you want to go that way, then we might as well just put Quinyon Mitchell right here. Then
I got Quinyon higher.
You keep on saying, you said you've got like 20 guys higher. I don't
facts.
know.
I don't know what I'm
math
running
on
out of names here.
Oh, we got Chauncey. We have Chauncey Gardner Johnson.
Bro, come on. Chauncey Gardner.
Higher.
He's
higher.
top 5.
Higher.
He's
Yeah.
top 5.
Okay, we have. How about Brandon Graham? He's got a role, but his leadership
10.
role.
Top 10.
Yeah, but
Okay.
You were
well,
the one that was telling me.
Oh, go ahead.
You were the one that was telling me that the leadership makes that was like a pick ago.
He gonna put Saquon right here, huh?
Like he's what keeps the team together.
bro,
You make it sound like he's a top 10. Now you're saying
but I could put him in the tweens because there's not too many guys left. You know what I'm saying?
not too
Well,
many
then
guys
where
left.
you
We got
putting
like
Cam
the whole
Jurgens?
offense left.
Where are you putting Cam Jurgens at?
I think that there's people that want to put Cam Jurgens high. There's people that want to put Cam
I said
Jurgens
Landon
higher because
Dickerson.
of the Jason Kelsey effect.
Hey,
I think Cam
that's-
Jurgens. I think Cam Jurgens realistically, like, we've been privileged to have like a luxury at center, so to speak. I think we're gonna go back to having more normal of center play, like across the board, what the NFL is, and I think that's good.
But you did say that we can say the names and we can go on and then we can switch them, so we could do that. We're 55 minutes into the pod. We only have
hey, wow, we're gonna rattle off a whole bunch in a second, so people hold your horse. What about Kenny Pickett?
Yo, you were the backup quarterback. You were the backup quarterback.
We had Marcus Mariota at 22 last year.
Go ahead and put it back. Go ahead. Well, go ahead and put Pickett at 16. Then I guess.
So what about Elliott here?
Elliott,
we're at 17.
He's higher.
Top 15, bro. He's top 15, bro.
Nolan Smith. Wait, you got it. Nolan Smith. He had to fight like hell for it, but he's got it.
This is too funny.
All right. Nolan Smith. All right. Now.
Thank you, Ev.
We're talking top 15 now.
Who's that? You're talking about 16. Who's 16?
Nolan Smith.
Yo, hold on.
17.
Blankenship.
I thought Blankenship was 18.
He's 18. 17.
He's 18? Huff.
17 tough.
Right, Huff.
Smith. Huff is higher than Smith.
I will agree with that. I'll agree with that.
Thank you. That's why I don't even. Yeah,
I'll flip.
Yeah. All right. Said look at the money.
But it's funny. Huff's interviews, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's all man. Ball.
Love that.
16? Oh, I mean, like I don't know. Like I don't think he's going to be getting any endorsements.
I'm thinking Cam Jurgens right here, honestly.
See, we're on a move, guys. We're on a move.
15.
16, 15 is Jurgens. I'm knocking Bone off this list too.
You're knocking Bone off.
So,
am I gonna have to move everybody up?
No. I'm gonna make it easier. Jurgens is number 15, correct?
Mm-hmm. I can't believe Bond got the boot. I think he's gonna play.
Me too. And you put him over Nolan.
Well, we'll see. So, at number 14, can we get Jake Elliott here?
I'm willing to go Jake Elliott here.
Yeah.
Is it 1 or 2 T's, Jake Elliott? 2.
Jake Elliott 14. See,
He's 2 T's, Elliott.
People in the chat were like, man, how are they going to finish this list?
Facts. You got me wondering, too, if we're going to finish this list.
I think we're starting to get into Quinyon territory.
I think
who did you want to replace Bone with at 25, by the way?
It's still to be determined, but
you might as well just put Nolan Smith there.
How about Brandon Graham here?
Brandon Graham here.
No, top 10.
Yeah, I agree with Tim here.
He means so much.
He's trying. You know what he's trying to do, Tim? I see his playbook. He's trying to push Quinyon at the top 10.
He's trying to push. Yeah, exactly.
I do have Quinyon on the top 10.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
it's all right through it. He's a rookie, Gale. We don't. He might potentially be splitting time with Isaiah Rodgers.
Yeah, I just told Tim. We didn't drive to Alabama. We didn't fly to Alabama. The scout said player for him not to be on the top 10 list.
Yo,
we
I'm just saying.
Huh? Did we? Huh?
No, this is my thing, though.
NFL put the video up, dog. Huh? No, I played. You guys can talk. You can talk me out of. You can talk me out of his importance, but I think
this is facts. He's triggered. That's the trigger.
When he starts locking people up, then you need to be like, all right, okay, yeah, you got it.
This is my thing, man. I think you put too much on the young bull. You know what I'm saying? I just
Yeah,
think you put too much on the young bull, man.
If the Eagles don't draft corners in the first round, obviously there's a lot of pressure on them.
For sure.
That's why it's the most important. It's very important. We got Sweat here. We got Landon Dickerson.
I can't wait to do the depth chart. Our depth chart is going to be amazing. I can't wait.
Saquon. We got Chauncey around here. We got Jordan Davis. We have Avonte Maddox still available. We have
Darius Slay.
Landon Dickerson.
I
think Landon Dickerson goes right here, though.
Hold on. Back up. Were you going to put – is your plan, Gail, your master plan over there to put Quinion above Darius Slay?
Oh, no.
I had to ask. I got to ask.
Is your master plan? I mean, if you can get Quinion at 10, I'd be okay with that. That's only 4. That's your starting corner, dog. How important is your starting corner?
Oh,
I still think
I agree.
I'm willing to hang this game. I think Elliott should be higher still.
What do we have him at? 14?
I think Elliott 14. Should be higher than Quinion.
You put up fight boards. Look at his face. We are pissing people off in the chat. Bear with us.
I'm just saying, how many contracts has Jake Elliott earned here already? He's earned his keep.
Yeah,
greatest kicker in Eagles history. Greatest kicker in Eagles history.
How many first round corners have the Eagles drafted since Lito?
It's hard.
It's been a long time.
You're comparing apples to oranges. You're not going to draft a kicker probably at all.
Long time. It's been a long time. It's so important that the Eagles drafted a corner in the first round.
Jake Elliott helped us win a Super Bowl, did he not?
You could
remember that ring? Remember the greatest day of your life, the greatest birthday you ever had? Could it have been done without Jake Elliott? Could it have been done without Jake Elliott? Gail.
Yeah. Shout out to Father's Day. They actually played Nick Foles, who was the father of Brady, on that day. They played the Super Bowl on NFL, which me and my dad watched together. Shout out to my pops and my brother. But we watched the game together, and I watched Jake Elliott make that kick. And he holds a record for the longest kick in a Super Bowl by a rookie. If you want to move him up a list, move up to 13, Ev, I could do that. And if I could get Quinion at 10, we could move. Where
the hell is everybody else going to go? Because y'all are like,
we got A.J. Brown. We got fucking we got the
Saquon Barkley.
We got Chauncey.
Right.
We've got.
So what are we going to put? You want to put? We're at number 13 here. How about Jalen Carr? How about Jordan Davis? He's more important.
All right, so Jordan Davis at 14. And Jake Elliott's getting moved up.
Oh my goodness!
I need Jordan Davis bad, bro.
Jesus, grab the wheel.
You can get a kicker off. I'm not gonna say you can get any kicker off the street.
Where is Josh Sweat gonna be? Because I had Josh Sweat.
You saw that. You saw that how that worked for the Bears.
How about you want to put Sweat here at 13?
Yeah. Put Sweat.
You mean?
Huh?
Oh, because you put Jake Elliott at 13. So yeah, put Sweat at 12.
Who's at 14?
Jordan Davis.
I got him higher, but
I have him higher.
I got him at 6.
Okay, well he's at 14. How did he land at 14?
I did not agree to that. I did not agree to that.
I didn't agree at 14 either.
You guys agreed at 13, and then all I did was move Elliott up. So we're still at 14 then. Because I'm not budging with Elliott.
So you said him at 13. So who's that? How about Landon Dickerson?
Yes.
Huh?
I'm cool with that.
Dickerson.
Yeah.
13? 14.
We're moving along, fellas. We're moving along.
All right. Now 12.
Dickerson's at where?
Dickerson's 14. Elliott's 13. What's at 12?
So I put Darius Slay at 12. I mean, yeah, 12.
Oh God.
Well, if you're putting Slay at 12, Slay goes before
Quinyon, bro. Listen,
So
Quinyon, he said him. I'm believing, but he is not top 10. He is going to be 24. We don't know yet, bro. We don't know yet.
I know.
You see his face? I know.
I know, guy. 12.
Dallas Goedert.
Dallas got at least 10. He's at least top 10 because he's a third option.
Josh Sweat.
Where we have Brandon
We
Graham?
already put Josh Sweat.
No, we did.
How about Brandon Graham?
I got Brandon at 7.
Josh Sweat.
We got all right.
Okay, Josh Sweat then.
Sweat.
More important than
thank you, Will. We are running out of room.
Brandon Graham.
I'm getting scared here.
We got Josh Sweat at 12.
So Darius Slay at 11? Or are you putting Quinyon at 11?
Your starting corner is
dude, we got tackles, we got Saquons, we got
that's what I'm saying.
Our tackles are going top 5. You know this.
Yeah. And we got Blankenship. And we got Blankenship. I'm sorry. I was looking at CJ GJ.
Hey, how about Brandon?
Okay.
We got Devin White still. Where's Devin White fall on this list?
Devin White's top 10 because he's our quarterback for our defense.
We've said that about 15 guys. We got 15 guys in the top 10.
I didn't.
Hey, how about Brandon Graham next at 11?
At 11, I'll go with that. I'm cool with that.
I'll go with that.
It's gonna get easier from here now. Hopefully, Jalen's still number 1.
Motherfuckers in the chat were like, "This is bullshit. This is gonna be forever."
10. I'm gonna go Quinyon. Finally.
Yeah, I could. He's in the top 10. He's very important.
Where the hell is Saquon gonna be?
I say Goddard next.
Hold on.
Goddard, Devin White, CJ GJ.
What do we have Quinyon at 10, right?
I can't wait to see this thing all done.
I say 9 Goddard, 8 Devin White, CJ GJ, and then Slay.
Devin White was 10.
Quinyon's 10.
Quinion's 10.
You said 9 is who?
I say 9 should be Dallas Goedert.
Okay. I can mess with that.
So 8 is Saquon?
No. I have Saquon higher than that. I have I would say Devin White at 8.
So we have Goddard at 9.
Yeah.
Goddard at 9.
What's the chat say? They're furious with our picks here?
They're saying we're going to run out of room. This is making my head hurt. Laugh out loud.
Is that right?
It's all entertainment purposes.
Where we have Brandon Graham? Oh, yeah, never mind.
12
at 11.
So we have 8. Jordan Davis here at 8.
Jordan Davis.
I'm cool with that.
Because now I got Jalen Carter a little higher.
Oh, man.
Because
we're going to run out of guys here. All right.
All right, let me do the math here. Oh, so
the math ain't mathing right, B.
I already got it in my head. I'm looking at the list right now.
Look at the master plan in his head.
I got okay. Let's see. Oh, it's math. Mathing is mathing right now.
Okay.
If you're looking at what I'm looking at.
I'm looking at what you're looking at, and you don't have Jalen Carter or Jordan Davis on there. Devin White, CJ GJ. Let's chat.
Some of the chat.
How about Devin White here?
I've been saying.
He said 8, right?
Yep. Devin White.
I'm cool with that. He's got to be top 10. He's top 10.
Dude, where's Jordan Davis fit in this mix, man?
He's got to be at least 6 or 7. Jalen Carter. I got Jalen Carter at 5.
I don't know, bro.
Nah,
I think Jordan Davis getting a little bit too much praise, dude.
Well, we need Jordan Davis to step up. So there's a lot of amount of pressure on him.
it's more.
He's supposed to be the next Fletcher Cox. That's why.
I mean, the need is more.
Yeah,
Than,
I think it's more the need.
Davis at what? At 7?
Yeah.
Carter at 6.
I had Carter at 5, and then I had Saquon at 6.
Dude, I was gonna have Saquon at like 2 or 3.
What?
Wow. I think the offense should run through Saquon.
Okay. Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest.
So we have we want Devontae at 7.
That's some.
Dude,
Yeah.
we don't have it.
No.
We're gonna.
Yeah, we don't have enough, bro. Like I don't.
So we ran out of room here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not looking right.
See, Nolan Smith.
It's out of there.
Yeah, dude.
It's out of there.
Zach Bond's got to come off the list.
Motherfuckers like, oh, Zach Bond.
I just think he's going to play a very integral piece in the defense.
Yeah, Jordan
That's
Davis.
the reason why I spent 25.
We had Jordan Davis at 7.
I thought we had Devontae Slim Reaper at 7. No.
Oh, did we?
That's what I thought we did.
Here's
No,
what we
Ev?
got what's up? We got Jordan Davis slotted at 7 right now.
And then Devontae Smith.
So that's 6.
Then Saquon, and then
Let's get the list out, and then we could take off what we could take off.
yeah,
Devontae Smith at 6. Then we'll go. We'll go AJ Brown or Slay at 5. 4. Saquon or AJ?
Saquon. Where the hell is CJ Carter?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna get this list up here, and we're gonna have to rearrange it. All right, AJ Brown.
AJ at 4.
I had him at 3.
I would put him at 4.
Jordan Mailata. Where's Jordan Mailata?
Jordan Mailata is 3 to me. So I had Jordan Mailata, Lane Johnson.
Let me get this damn
My bad.
disgusting
Sorry.
list up. Hold on. Johnson, and then we can toss off what we want to toss off.
Whoa.
1 Hurts. Okay. Let's take a look. See here.
Lane Johnson's number 2. Mark.
Milton Williams can go. Bond can go.
What? Milton Williams go?
Off the top 25. Look at the problem we're in right now. So,
Okay,
some of these names are going to have to go.
We're in the pickle, Dick.
So I got 1, Jalen Hurts. 2, I got Lane Johnson. Number 3, Jordan Mailata. I got number 4, AJ Brown. At number 5, I got Darius. I got Slay. At 6 and 7, we look. I have see, here's the dilemma here. I have Devontae Smith, or if you like you said, I could be talked into Saquon being very important, and then Chauncey. Those are the guys I had in the mix. So if you want to move back Devin or move back Jordan,
Move back Jordan.
So
Devin is our quarterback of our defense. We can't move him back. He's
So
top 10.
where are we moving Jordan Davis back to?
I guess we're going to move him back to what? Behind Lander Dickinson?
I mean, if you want to, if this Brandon Groves a leadership role pushes him back further.
Yeah, probably gonna push Brandon Graham back further.
That's how about how about we put Jordan Davis at 11 and Brandon Graham bring him higher. Okay, that makes sense to you?
No, nothing makes sense to me.
We got a dilemma here.
I'm cool with it.
Because where do you guys have Devontae Smith?
In mine, I had Devontae Smith at number
Like
9.
6.
I have him at 6 right now.
Yeah, I have him at 6.
Yeah,
as well.
6. I mean, yeah, he's 6 to 9, somewhere in that range.
So
I say
Barkley, you had Barkley where?
For me, I had Barkley at 10 for me. But I understand what Ev just said.
Barkley, I had like 3.
So you want to? What if you swapped? Do you think Barkley is more important to this offense? I mean, this is obviously your argument.
Mm-hmm.
If you're saying Barkley, the buck stops here and everything runs through Barkley. He's the guy that gets this offense moving. Because I mean, you have AJ Brown.
I think 2,000 yards from scrimmage from Barkley isn't out of the question.
You said 2,000
yards from scrimmage.
Wow.
Damn,
Ev.
And that would put him, in my opinion, at least the third best player on this, or third most important player on this team.
Like if you're gonna force me into something, you're gonna have to argue it. Barkley flip flop with Jordan Mailata.
But tackles way. I'm sorry, but
I
tackles, bro. They gotta protect the quarterback, bro.
Well, then you're like, all right, well, I got Makai back then.
Yeah, because he's a backup, so he's definitely like 24, 23.
But I'm saying I have, like, there's only one Saquon on this. When you look at our running back depth, that he's the be all, the end all.
Sure.
So I feel like it's a good argument.
Delete this list right here.
It's a good argument. I think because I feel like it was most important for Howie don't bring in running backs, and he obviously
he ain't paying no damn 13, 12 and a half running back.
Howie don't pay for running backs.
All right, so let's run through it the Bob way real quick. Let's just go. Let's build our way from 1. I think that would.
There you go.
Be an hour.
Shout out to Bob down under.
Would have been easier.
1 we can agree is going to be Hurts.
Yep,
correct.
2, we could throw a tackle in there. I'm going to say Lane Johnson. Yep. Okay, and then now I'm willing to say Saquon.
This whole time I'm in the back stage.
Cool, you got it.
This whole time.
Saquon.
I say Jordan Mailata.
Mailata at 4. Would you be willing to do?
Yeah, I guess if you want to put, it sounds like you're all geared up for Saquon.
I'm geared up for it, bro.
What was the chat?
I see.
I think 5 has to be AJ at that point.
But do you honestly think that how far? Like you said Saquon is at 3 and AJ's at 5.
What was that?
AJ's top 5, bro.
Yeah, I say AJ at 5. He's got almost 3,000 yards for us in his 2 seasons here.
Mailata's at 7 now.
Mailata's at 7. Mailata's at 4 right now.
I thought at 4.
Hurts, Lane Johnson, Saquon, Mailata, and then I say AJ Brown, and then Darius Slay, and then Devontae Smith. Does that sound good?
I'm cool with it.
Anybody?
Cool with the Chief.
Saquon's running the show here. Saquon at 3. I'm letting you run with this one, Ev.
Slay.
I do feel the importance of Saquon.
All right.
So Saquon
Devontae.
3.
All right. So look at this so far. What's your thoughts?
I feel like AJ should be higher.
That's what I'm feeling like AJ should be higher than Saquon.
So who you
I feel like
knocking down? You're knocking Saquon down?
Saquon. I think Saquon should be 4. And I think you need to switch.
Then where's my lot of 5?
Smitty. No, I have Malata at 3 or 4. But top 3: Hurts, Johnson, AJ Brown, or Malata. One of those two. I have Malata at 3 for me.
I'd be willing to switch AJ Brown and Saquon.
AJ Brown and Saquon. So AJ is 3.
Yep.
Saquon is 4.
Saquon's 5.
Saquon's 5 now.
Yeah.
Saquon's
You got to put the tackles, bro.
Behind my lot.
Malata. Yeah.
Okay. And then I think AJ wouldn't like this list either.
And then Slay and then Devontae I have. And then I think you go Chauncey.
So
boom. Thank you, Gab.
So all right, we're on the move. So
8 CJ GJ.
Who's 5? Slay is 5.
Saquon's 5.
Slay is 6.
Slay is 6. CJ GJ, and then you want to do at 9, Devin White.
Yo, who's is Devontae 7?
White.
7.
Devontae is 7. CJ GJ is 8. Devin White is 10. And then 10, we got your boy Quinyon Mitchell.
So who's number 9?
9, I have Devin White.
9 is Devin White. Then who's number 10?
Quinyon Mitchell.
Goddard is 11.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Ev.
You got Quinyon Mitchell for Goddard.
Oh, bro, where's Jalen Carter, dog?
I mean,
I thought Jalen Carter was 11 or 12.
I don't know if Jalen Carter is knocking off anyone in front of him right now, bro.
Oh, we got to move. I don't even have.
I think if you want Jalen Carter on this list, I think he knocks Mitchell out of the top 10, man.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. So
Gail,
Carter.
Like, no, that's my baby.
Oh,
Carter,
yeah. I mean, Carter at 10.
And then you want to go Mitchell, and then Jordan Davis.
I can't believe I actually deleted Jalen Carter off the list.
All right. Well, I'm going to go Quinyon Mitchell.
It's a shock.
And then 12, I'm going to have Jordan Davis.
No way, man. I totally
this guy.
I totally had him off the list. Talk amongst yourselves. It's embarrassing.
It's he says you're smoking dope, bro.
I had a graphic done.
So Bowl 1990. Do you have AJ as your number 1? Because if you have AJ number 1, I think you're bugging.
AJ number 1?
I think he has AJ number 1. Well, your quarterback is number 1, B. Come on now. Stop playing.
Yes. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think we're getting towards. You got Moro with Jomo. What the fuck are you doing over here, bro?
Hey, relax, pal. We're deep into the graphic area.
Oh, there we go.
He wasn't even mentioned on the first go round. You're creating a graphic for him.
You see Jalen Carter's face here?
Huh?
Can you see anything here on the screen?
No.
Now I can, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how deep in the graphics were. So Jalen Carter is
bro.
12, 11, 10.
I think he's 10. He's 10.
All right.
Shout out to Gail for the dope graphics, man. It takes a lot. Shout out to Gail.
So then we got your boy Quinyon Mitchell at 11, and then Jordan Davis at 10. I'm still not backing down. My man,
your boy Jake. So Jake
falling
is
in that
13.
13.
Yes, sir. I agree with that because he's top 15, most doubt, no doubt.
After Jake Elliott.
So let me 9 is you have Devin White. I gotta interject here. Jalen Carter is I have Jalen Carter higher than Chauncey.
Well, you tell me. That's fine. You tell me of Hurts, Lane Johnson, A.J. Brown, Jordan Mailata, Saquon Barkley, Darius Slay, Devontae Smith, C.J. G.J., and Devin White, where he moves up.
I could move Chauncey flip flop with
Carter,
or I could even move Carter to 7 and Devontae to 10.
Wow.
Or Devontae, I'm sorry, Devontae to 8.
And then put CJGJ at 10?
Or 9 or 10.
Okay.
Because I just, Jalen Carter.
I agree with you.
Jalen Carter is.
All right, so I'm going to put Carter at 7. And then I'm going to put CJ GJ at 8. I think Devontae Smith should be 10. When you look at, you know what? How about Devontae at 9 and then Devin White at 10?
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
So Chauncey's at 8.
So, yeah, it's going to be Chauncey at 8, Jalen Carter at 7, Devontae at 9, Devin White at 10, Mitchell at 11, Jordan Davis at 12, Elliott at 13.
Who's number 9?
Devontae Smith.
And then White is where?
10.
10. And then I will put Quinion at 11.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm doing, right?
I see what you're doing.
Okay. Just make sure.
All right.
Oh, look at the profile. Serial killer. It's like no NIL, no money. I don't give a damn.
14.
Who's 13?
Jake Elliott.
Jake Elliott.
Over Davis?
No, Jordan Davis is 12.
He's not moving. So I'm not trying to even debate.
Where is Dallas at?
He's gonna slide down.
But you had to move. You're the one that was arguing about Carter moving up, bro.
So
someone has to move down.
Yeah, I'm asking where we're moving to Dallas.
I'd be fine with Dallas at 14.
And not that
I think he should be higher.
12 is Davis.
I'd be willing to flip flop Jordan Davis.
Flip-flop Jordan Davis
and Goddard.
Yeah.
So who's 12?
12 is going to be Goddard, and then we're going to have 14 be Jordan Davis.
Who's 13?
Jake Elliott.
It's funny that wait a minute. 12. Who's what? Goddard's 12.
Yep.
Jordan Davis
is 14.
14. Yep. You know my math's not mathing.
And then BG. Got to throw BG in here. I mean, would have liked to have seen
15,
him a little
right?
bit higher, but I don't know who you knock down.
That Yoda's got to be Yodian.
So he's top 15 though. That's important.
Yeah, that's right.
I'd be willing to argue Landon Dickerson. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to switch that one.
I say Landon Dickerson at 16, and then Josh Sweat at 17.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Cam at?
He's coming.
So who's So Dickerson
hold on.
16, Josh Sweat at 17. Right?
Yep. You got that right, pal. All right.
18, Cam Jurgens.
Yeah. Cam falls me 18.
Ooh. Huff at 19. Okay. Bro, it just kind of tells you how deep the roster is.
Yeah.
It's a problem. You know, it's a good problem. It's a good problem.
And there's no way Bond's still on this list by the time we get down there.
See, so in actuality, Tim fucked the whole list up.
I didn't fuck the whole list
This
up.
whole Bond love messed the whole list up. So
First of all, Bond, I had Bond at 25. You got Nolan Smith at 17.
Yeah, Nolan.
But his role is going to be important.
Reed Blankenship at 20. Reed Blankenship at 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we needed an edge to make some presence, you're like, where's Nolan?
Okay. Blankenship at 20.
We should have did this from the jump. That would have helped us out.
We thought we knew what we were talking about.
We thought, yeah. We like, we train professionals over here. You know what I'm saying?
Starting to get into Mekhi Becton territory, yeah.
Becton goes right there.
Yeah, 21. Becton.
Damn. You just be hating on people with glasses. I see how you do.
Would you say that? I mean, I don't know, man.
Can we give him 20? Can we give him 22? Nolan Smith, 22.
Yeah, I'd be willing to give him 20.
Oh my god.
What do you think?
Oh my god, dude!
Y'all mess up my list, bro. Y'all gonna put him over Coop, bro? He gonna have the whole stadium saying Coop. We're gonna put him at.
We talk about importance of an edge rusher, dude.
Yeah, I think he
back
is
up.
overall this year.
Back up.
Coop here at 23.
Damn.
I put Coop over Smith.
Nolan Smith.
Yeah.
Bro.
Coop is gonna be starting.
I'm gonna hold out.
Bro,
Just
we're
based
talking
off
about
the fact
importance.
Yeah, and I'm also
is the edge more important than the slot corner. Yeah.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
And on top of that, Nolan Smith he's already got a year in the league under his belt. Cooper DeJean, I have high hopes for him. He is a rookie though. And Smith was taken 30th overall. Like there is high aspirations for Smith.
But we got Quinyon Mitchell at 11.
Yeah, but
Bro, he's the starting corner.
He's gonna put, and both of those guys,
starting corner.
Starting corners. No, and so is Coop. Coop's gonna be the starting corner. Y'all don't think Coop's gonna be starting corner? We traded up for him. Y'all seen the video?
Yeah. That's why I got him. I mean, if you want to,
no, that's cool. Stay right
there. Tim, rock the boat, Tim. Coop 22.
Bro,
Smith 23.
I could move Becton out.
No. That's cool.
We need that depth.
Yeah, we need that depth.
24.
Milton Williams. We need Milton Williams at 24.
Damn, that means your boy Isaiah Rodgers is gonna be 25, which is actually good because we don't know
who.
Keely?
Tyler Steen, man. Tyler Steen.
We do need our guard up there, man. He's a starter. Yeah, I say Tyler Steen 24. 24?
Yeah.
And then 25. Who's the guy on the bubble here? Isaiah Rodgers, Keely Ringo.
I say Milton Williams 25.
Milton Williams
25.
23, 24.
He's going to play.
So now, I mean, contrary to your point earlier, man, Milton Williams has actually taken a step down in importance with Belichick.
I know.
Leaving.
That's why I'm like,
that's not saying Gale was wrong. That's how stacked this team was starting to pay off.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I feel like Milton's way more important than Nolan.
Milton's way more important. How is your edge not important?
Bro.
I mean, we got Sweat. Yeah, we got Huff. But
got Graham. I mean, it's
What role do you expect from Nolan Smith?
I expect. You know what I expect from Milton?
You
Milton's
think
gonna
he's
step
going to have
up
the same
way-
role here? Last year?
The same
what
role?
role do you expect from Milton Williams?
The same
mean,
role
do
he's
you-
gonna have.
I think that like you look at other guys that are also younger on this squad as well. Like you had
This is
more Jomo on that list too. You had Marlon.
This is a contract.
Mojo,
contract year.
exactly.
So-
It's contract year, so he's going to step up. He's going to make sure he will get that bread. Mojo, he's going to.
Mark, this
He's gonna step
podcast
up
will
too?
be 3 days long.
But he's going to be the third. He's going to end up being what, the fourth tackle.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people in the comments. Mark says, "I want to top 100 Eagles of all time."
Oh hell no!
Oh,
3 days long, man.
See,
72-hour podcast.
See, Heather said it was way more fun this way. Todd says, "Y'all tripping putting Jalen Carter over the top." Yo, how does the integrity of the defense? Jalen Carter is
Carter's got potential to be the best defensive player on our team this year, in my opinion.
And then Todd's like, Slay should be slid back a little bit, bro. We lost games when Slay didn't play. Our best corner.
Yeah, but Gail, hear me out. That's not the DB of last year. That's not the DB room of last year. We've been arguing over all of these corners that we have as depth. With if what's it called? If Slay were to go down, obviously, like I think that he is the best corner currently on our team right now. But the fall off from that we're gonna have this year and losing Darius Slay from last year, I think is less. You got Isaiah Rodgers that could step in. We haven't even talked about James Bradbury. James Bradbury is CB5 on this team. Like, I don't know, man. Like, there's depth at corner. It's the first time in a long time we've had depth at corner.
Interesting. Darren says, "How did you have Kelsey so high last year and seem so to completely forget how important that role is now? Jurgens doesn't play well. That would be big."
You want to see? He really wants us to redo this whole damn list.
No. I don't think that. I think Kelsey is an anomaly, dude.
Well, what we talked about was Kelsey's leadership and his ability just to be that dude as a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
And just how important he is to making this offense go, setting protections, who, again, is an important role that someone else, again, which I'm not mad at your comment there.
Jason Kelsey was also with Jeff Stoutland, like developing a game plan for the offensive lineman. Like he was heavily invested in the game planning of the game. So I just think that I don't think Cam Jurgens is going to step in here and be Jeff Stoutland's right hand man right away. I think that's why Jason Kelsey was so much higher than I expect Jurgens to be.
Now,
I agree, Chase.
Chase says important doesn't mean best. Jurgens is very important, and this is again why this makes this conversation so.
Yeah, but he's not more important. He's not more important than the tackles. Like Jason Kelsey was number 2 on the list last year. So I don't think that Cam Jurgens is more important than tackles. Jason Kelsey was that high because of the leadership.
I mean, I'm talking about like can you get a center off the street?
No,
that potentially could play decent, like like a Hennessy, or can you find a Carter?
No,
you can't find a Carter on the street at all.
Unless unless you're going after somebody like Connor Williams that's still on the street.
But we're also talking about this line. Some of these guys on this team could potentially play center.
Oh,
but
for sure.
If you lose Carter and you lose Davis,
you're screwed.
You got Milton Williams.
That's
your top 25 right there. That's your top 25 guy right there.
It's just,
but no. He's 25. He's 20, but like that's depth. That's depth. So that's why he plays a major part in the D line. You know what I'm saying? And he's underrated. I feel like people are like poo-pooing on what he's done last year or the last 3 years.
So we have let's see, what do we have? We have Jurgens at what, 16?
Yes.
Look at who was it? Darren G. Darren
No,
G. Is,
Jurgens is at 18.
let's run through this list here real fast there. We got Jalen Hurts at number 1, who's suddenly just disappeared off my screen. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Lane Johnson, the elder statesman. When Lane goes down, shit goes wrong. Very important. AJ Brown, your top wide receiver on this team. Production is serious. Jordan Mailata,
The Big Bopper.
Is he the Big Bopper? Landon Dickerson's the Big Bopper. Saquon, this is Ev, and I agree. I think he's going to have an important role to this offense. I think he's going to spark this offense when it needs a spark. Slay, I think, just holding down the corner position. He's the guy that takes out a lot of top wide receivers. I don't know if you guys remember Justin Jefferson. Guy got paid a lot of money. Who shut him down? This guy.
Mm-hmm.
People forget. Number 7. Oh, we got 2 and a 2.
We got double Jalen.
Jalen Carter.
There's someone hiding behind him.
Sets the tone. He's definitely that.
Better
dude.
not drop that soap.
Missing ingredient. If we're going to talk about dog mentality, just a guy that brings another level of play. I'm not mad at this, CJ. I think Devontae at 9. I think we had him a little bit higher last year, maybe 1.
I think so too, but it's just
But
jam packed at the top.
Yeah, I think Saquon kind of bumped him down a little bit. Still in the top 10. Still important. All right. Devin White, I don't know about the edge up in this photo, but at number 10.
It's the chalk. It's the chalk.
Yeah. I just think at number 10, I think he's got to be that dude for us.
Mm-hmm.
It's the quarterback of our defense.
Quinyon looks dead inside in this photo, but not dead inside on the football field. I think he's the plays that I feel like he's going to make. I think he has a potential lockdown ability.
Yeah.
Dallas Goedert, we talk about wide receiver 3, and there's no wide receiver on the list. Wide receiver 3 after, so he fills that role right now. 13 might be an unlucky number, but to us, I think he's our lucky charm. Jake Elliott, Jordan Davis. I feel like he's middle of the pack on this, but I think he's the top half of the middle pack. I think we need him tremendously.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like he's emo in this one.
He could be higher on this list. I think you're talking about Yoda. This is Yoda.
Hey, this is perfect. 15 for 15 years.
Yeah.
There you go.
So when you're talking about Jurgens in this, I mean, we got the Big Bopper, Landon Dickerson, and I think his job is important. And then again, if we're going to argue this point, can we move Jurgens in terms of, I mean, who's only for Darren G's sake? How would you feel like moving up Jurgens?
To what? To 17?
17.
I'd be willing to.
Okay. See,
I'd be willing to flip flop him and Sweat.
We listen to people on the podcast.
All right, so Jurgens.
If we're going to go on that argument, I can be swayed. But there's a lot of dogs up there ahead of him that have. I mean, again, I don't think this is going to be our most watched podcast, but it's going to be our most important podcast.
If we're ranking them.
Unless you want to talk about.
If we're ranking the top 429 podcasts.
But we don't care about the numbers. We don't care about them. You want to talk about Terrell Lewis running down a hallway butt ass naked with a stripper behind him? You can do that if you want.
That's wild. That's wild.
Pay your fare. Well, I'd like to see that conversation. Howie Roseman and Terrell Lewis being like, I mean,
you couldn't just pay her?
I like vanilla or chocolate. You know, like what is he saying in this? What is he- He's like,
Yo, y'all are some wild bulls, yo. For real.
you put. We're not gonna allegedly, but you're like, we saw the video, dog. We saw the was that AI? But while we're here, I want to give a big shout out to Philly Sports Trips. If you're trying to book a trip, make sure to go Philly Sports Trips and book a trip. There's a whole bunch of trips. We're talking about New Orleans, LA, Cincy. We're talking about Brazil. The trip to Brazil is going to be crazy. If you want to join us in Brazil, it's going to be crazy. We're going to hit Rio first, and then we're going to be landing in Sao Paulo with 3 days in Sao Paulo, and it's all business from there. One of the top business cities in Brazil, for those people who don't know the geography. And don't be scared. The Brazilians told me to stop the misinformation. I'm not even lying. They sent me a message to stop.
Wear green.
They are all wearing green. So you other people who are just reading stuff on the internet, get it from people that live in Brazil. Okay? We're talking about ice cream. Don't you remember Howie talking about the flavors of ice cream that he likes? But if you took it that way, you got the joke. You got the joke.
I like sausages on my pepperoni pizza.
Oh man, this is. Are we good with the list?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think you had 2 number 18s, right? Or did we do it right?
We have a Huff at 19.
Not Hollow points off. Bryce Huff.
Ooh, I could actually talk Huff down, but for the sake of the show. 20, we have the Northwest.
To that one.
Brian Dawkins at number 20. He's got the big shoes to fill. Mekhi Becton. This is the best profile photo. It's very scary.
You know what he looks? You know what he looks like? You gonna eat your cornbread?
You look at Mekhi Becton's and then you're like,
oh man!
And then you look at
I'll eat my cornbread.
And then Cooper's like, you can have my cornbread, Coop. At number 23, I think he's got a role. Obviously, we think he has potential to start in the slot. I think Tyler Steen, he could be higher. Like this, there's a lot of talk of Becton in the guard spot lately. It's being like, I don't know. We'll see where that goes. But Milt Williams, contract year. I think they were arguing in the draft room that day.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that was funny.
This is Milton Williams' time to shine.
Do you remember who the other guy wanted? Eagles fun fact.
He's on our team.
He was, I believe.
Jackson, right?
Contavious Street.
He was on his team.
Wow, and we ended up getting him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Todd is not letting this go.
I'm not letting y'all do Devontae like this. Come on, like who's getting more targets, AJ Brown or Devontae Smith?
All right, don't start a controversy, man.
Where did you hear Becton at right guard? Stalin has already given the job to Steen. Okay, we'll see. I've been hearing a lot of it lately.
Australia's ahead of us on time, so he's in the future. He might have more better information.
I mean, I think Steen, he's got it in pencil.
Thanks for watching, Bo. Appreciate that.
Thanks, Bo.
Hour and 50 in. I know you were there for a good portion of it.
Todd's like, we only have 2 wide receivers. Hey, wide receiver 3, Dallas Goedert. This was a tough list. I mean, shout out to.
There's a lot of good
and imagine if Prime was here, and imagine if Hollis was here.
They'd be hungry.
Hollis would have definitely kicked off Milton. Milton would have never.
Yeah. But before we get out of here, shout out to all the dads.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day. Shout out to Tim. Shout out to Nick
Thanks.
Foles, Hollis,
Primo.
and Primo. And shout out to the cat dads. Ev,
Gail.
holding it down. You know what I mean? Hopefully, Prime's at home eating tacos. He's under the weather. We're praying for his speedy recovery. But any last takes before we get out? Any? Can I get a hot take? It's just something you got to get off your chest.
Yeah.
And then give me your last take, Tim.
Hot take. Michael Jackson is better than Prince. Rest in peace, though. This guy had to say that. Getting tired of people in my DM saying Purple Rain was better than Thriller. No, it's not. Stop saying that. Like Mike had classics to his stuff. Off the Wall, Thriller, Dangerous. Okay, stop
Catalog's
playing.
endless.
Yeah, come on, stop playing.
Yeah, that's good.
Like name me 5 Prince tracks off the top of your dome right now. I'll wait. All right.
Purple Rain along the Watchtower.
Look at sexy motherfucker. A couple questions. Bob says, when does training camp start? That will be July 23rd. We got to get in there somehow. Hollis. See, my brother said you bugging, Tim. DJ.
Nah, I knew Dwayne would say something. Bro, Thriller? Really? Thriller? He made Thriller.
Heather says nobody sings along to Thriller. People sing.
Speak for yourself.
She's bugging.
I sing hockey. Why not both?
What? People do not sing the Thriller? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Bro, Thriller's one of the hottest Jones on the top. Yo, see? Come on, man. This is chaos.
Shout out to M Frank. We met him at the we met him at the
You said Anne Frank.
M Frank. His name's M Frank.
Okay.
So we're talking and he's like, yeah, you just randomly got invited to Chappelle's house. He's like, he shows me a photo of the motorcycle that Prince gave him.
Thanks.
Prince gave Dave Chappelle a motorcycle that was on Purple Rain, the movie. I was like, what? I was like, no way. I was like, I didn't believe him. I was like, you got to show me photos. So he showed me some photos, and I was
That's
like,
fire.
bro, that's crazy.
That's fire.
That's crazy. Chase says, stop tearing down 2 black men, Tim. Compare them to Elvis or something.
Man, my bad. Malcolm X.
Perk also
talk about music here.
Perk also wanted to mention that shout out to Uncle Merrill for going to Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, congrats!
I was trying to figure it out if I was actually going to make it to Hall of Fame. I think. Are you getting in the car for Merrill?
You muted yourself, Gil.
I think we should. Evan's like,
I didn't even see what happened there. I
didn't even hear what you said.
Uncle Merrill is going to the Hall of Fame. Is anyone driving to go see Uncle Merrill get inducted?
I'd go see Merrill get inducted. Yeah.
Tim?
That'd be dope.
He's like,
yeah, I'm not driving.
Is he going into Canton or is it like a separate Hall of Fame? Is it like the Broadcasters Hall of Fame or is
I thought it was the Hall of Fame.
It's the NFL Hall.
See, that's what I was trying to figure out. It was like the Broadcasting Hall of Fame or just the regular NFL Hall of Fame.
See, I didn't do my research on it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Pro
Oh
Football.
wow.
Yo.
Yeah.
So Canton. Shout out to Canton, man. Oh,
I think we gotta go, dude. I think
it's a trip, bro.
I do talk like Merrill, Uncle Merrill. I like to do hip hop quotes in Uncle Merrill's voice. I'm not gonna bore you with that. But Bo 1990 says Drake funeral tomorrow, 7 EST Prime and Twitch. Tune in.
Okay.
Huh?
Is he getting
Probably another Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick
release or
is
something.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
Heather says, see, Tim, Mike don't give out motorcycles.
say.
Tito,
I'm
Tito, stop playing.
man.
My brother said it must be hot in.
It is. It's yes. I think it was like 110 and then 112 today. So,
Todd in the
yeah.
comments said Malcolm X is better than Mark. Come
Come
on.
on, bugging. Todd's bugging. Todd is bugging. Shout out to Todd.
Yo,
Oh,
Ev,
I'm just saying, album wise, come on now. Like, Gail, album wise. What album you listening to?
no, I'm just saying, I'm not. I wouldn't put. They're in both their own categories. I was singing purple. I almost bought a Purple Rain T-shirt
I
5
have a
days
Purple
ago,
Rain t-shirt,
and
too.
I
have
already
a
got a Purple Rain T-shirt. I almost bought another one just to get another one.
Listen, I love both, but when it comes to music, it's right there. You see that?
I'm with you, Tim.
Thriller.
I'm with you, Tim.
Just say it. Throw
We love music, man. I love
music.
I love music.
But I love both. I just want to say, but
Yeah, no, they're both
Michael's my guy.
legend.
Okay.
Anyway, my hot take, I'm just gonna kind of echo what I said earlier. I kind of already had a hot take, but I'm sticking with the Eagles team. I'm saying right now, this offense is going to be a Saquon Barkley offense, and I'm hoping he stays healthy. I think he's playing behind arguably the best offensive line he's ever played behind. I think that Saquon Barkley could go 1,400 yards rushing, and then whatever the difference is to get him to 2,000 yards from scrimmage. I think he's going to be the MVP of this offense, man.
Okay. So no Jalen. Jalen's not going to be involved in the running game.
I think he's going to be involved in the running back, but I think that's going to be the Saquon Barkley. I think it's
2,000
Saquon
rushing
first.
yards from scrimmage, though. Say it with your chest, Ev.
I'm saying it with my chest.
You said 2,000, didn't you?
I said
He said
2,000
2,000
yards from scrimmage.
He's gonna
Phyllis
be.
Muffin Cat Back Blue.
He said, "Bro, it's funny you talk about Saquon. I've been trying to get to cover one of his events. He's having a football camp this week, and he's having a golf event. Lowski, shout out to Lowski. If you want a DJ, they were about to hire Lowski, your boy Lowski, and then something happened with the contract, and it was about to be set in motion. We were about to have an opportunity to go cover the event, and then that didn't happen today. So we're supporting Saquon. So if you want us to come cover the event, shout out to Rodney McLeod. He's having a sneaker ball, which I totally forgot again. It's in 48 hours. I would love to cover that. I'll bring sneakers. That is happening. There's a whole bunch of stuff happening. There is the Devontae Smith softball game coming up. In a couple weeks. It's a couple weeks, right?
Yeah, I need to move back home.
You do need to move back.
I'm tired of this Arizona heat. This shit sucks.
We've been telling you about that, man. I don't know why you understand it. But also just shout out to everybody in the comments. Again, we appreciate you. I mean, it's the off season. This is the dog days of summer where beat writers take their vacations. But we're here trying to give you some content. Shout out to you guys, Tim and Evan, for just holding down the fort, man. Also, shout out to my girl. We're I'm gonna say this is my hot take. Trying to figure out what to do in your yard. The yard thing has been, bro. I don't get it. Like, I don't know how to design a yard.
You're a homeowner.
But I'm saying,
what you're supposed to do.
But I don't need this type of OCD.
Why don't you start small? Don't jump right to the koi pond. Just start with a
But
little
no, see,
garden.
well, I'm gonna sum it up for you. The guy that we bought our house from, was some master gardener. So all this stuff is popping up in our yard. We don't know. We got rid of everything when we moved here. Now all this stuff is popping up. I don't imagine me going to a floral place and be like, could you? I don't know what to ask for. It's a whole nother level of research that I got to do.
Facts,
I don't
bro.
got time for this.
Bro, when I bought my house, I didn't know anything about a pool. I'm like, I'm about to just hire a pool guy. I hired this pool guy. My pool was green in like 2 weeks. I said, fuck it. I went on right on YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. And I learned how to do chemicals and do things. And that's $100 in my pocket that I can save. Now I've done so much stuff in my backyard. I got artificial grass because grass doesn't grow here in Arizona. It burns. Everything's brown here.
This guy got
So I do. And it's wonderful.
He got the vet. You got the veteran. Bro, there's no like I said, I do have a green thumb. I ripped out a bush last week.
Oh, come on. You can't be on here telling me. Imagine what it would, I don't know what to do, and then tell me I have a green thumb.
Okay, I don't
because you yanked a bush out of the ground.
But yeah, you are doing something right though. But you're starting to do something right. But you got rabbits and deer eating your vegetables, B.
I'm out
doing something right.
Where's that bush sitting right now? By the way,
we got rid of the bush. We got rid of the bush. So, rabbits showed up the other day. I'm throwing out carrots. I'm like, what's that dude that used to feed the deer?
Brother Nature, whatever.
I'm Brother Nature now.
Brother Nature.
We got 2 rabbits, Hop and Hopper. I'm telling you, this shit is cracking.
Wow.
But what I'm saying is the whole yard shit. Like, there's no.
You got a mower?
We got someone to cut the grass.
Okay.
Oh, you got to buy a little drop. You got to buy a little John Deere drop.
Allergies.
Oh yeah. Never mind that.
But it's for the birds. This whole. I have a spreadsheet. It's bro.
Why don't you channel some Nick Sirianni? We're nurturing a garden here. Let it grow.
Hold on. Time out. Did you just say you had a spreadsheet? Yo, son, you the Phil Jackson of homeowner. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. You know, hey, you know what my draft research is like, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the azaleas.
I have a spreadsheet of the yard from a top of the yard, and it's for the birds.
You looking to go daffodils in the second round? You think daffodils is a second round plant?
Bro, but that's my last word. Appreciate y'all for coming by. We'll see you guys in the next one. And as always, fly, Eagles, fly.